What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Boom-BapHistorian with yet another album review. On this one, we're going to bring a crew from California. I believe they're up in the SoCal area. This is a group called Grand Official. This is their new album, Supreme, which dropped on 2/7/25. However, the only place I've been able to find this is on streaming platforms. I've been trying to hit those guys up and be like, man, it's not on iTunes. It's not on your Bandcamp page. I want to give you guys money for this project because it's really, really dope. Back and forth, they said it was going to hit, and so far the only place I believe is YouTube Music, Spotify, and some other streaming devices, or platforms, I should say. But this album here, Supreme, like I said, released in February 7th, 2025. For those that don't know, Grand Official, I did a little bit of research. MC is Dose. The DJ is Hallucinate. The producer is Grip. Just real quick, before I get into this, my favorite songs on the album, this one here, I gave it 4 mics. So I thought this is the one I gave 4.5 to match Shiloh's, but it's actually a 4 mic. But this is just a really dope boom bap swag type album that you're going to enjoy. It is lengthy. It does come in at 19 tracks, but there's quite a few. I should say quite a few. I think there is some interludes mixed in here. So it's not a long listen. It just clocks in at 1 hour and 6 minutes for 19 tracks. I don't think that's really that long. But they got some really dope guests. And so let's get into it. So the boom bap opening track with cuts is Supreme, featuring M.O.P. Couldn't really have another better way to start off an album. I was not familiar with Grand Official. Once I saw this, I kind of went back and looked through some of their previous work. But this was for me. This is my opening introductory into the group Grand Official. From there, it goes into Respect, featuring KRS-One. So right at the top, you got M.O.P., you got KRS-One. It doesn't stop there. Better Recognized features Razkaz, of course, from SoCal. Another really dope track. I mean, all the MCs represent, and being on there with a track like Razkaz, you have to represent because Razkaz is an extremely dope lyricist. I know for me at one time he was in my top 5. Soul and Ice is one of my favorite records of all time, not just from California, but just of all time. And then the next track that sticks out is Fire, which features M.O.P. The next 2 tracks that are really dope are Wolves and Infrared. And then the last one is Control, which is the last track on the album. Those are the tracks that stand out to me. But this is just a really dope project that I really hope, guys, that you're out there, Grand Official. If you're listening, I need this. I've been asking for it on Bandcamp, on iTunes. I want to support, not just stream it. I want to have the opportunity to pay for this project because it is well worth it. So, Grand Official, Supreme, February 7th of 2025, another absolutely phenomenal record. So far, all the album reviews I dropped have been 4 mics and up. I would imagine this one will stick around in my top list. It just depends on how many more projects are coming out that might go above it, which at a 4 mic level, it's pretty hard to do. But how many other 4 mics will there, and how far will it take that list off? So typically, I usually will drop between 50 to 75 top list when it comes down to it. But nonetheless, again, like, subscribe. If you haven't heard of Grand Official, I hope this brings you into them. You can check them out on Facebook. They do have a Bandcamp page. But if not, at least go to like your Spotify or YouTube Music and look for Grand Official with Supreme. You will not be disappointed with that album. Just 19 tracks, but really with some interludes. But it's just a straight in your face, straight up boom bap style out of California, SoCal area that you will enjoy. I promise you'll enjoy that record. And if you haven't heard it and you do listen to it, hit me back in the comments or shoot me a message and let me know what you thought of that album. And hopefully hopefully it gets in your collection and you become fans of these guys. And if you want to support them too, maybe you'll hit them up and be like, hey man, make this project available so you can buy it. All right, so I'm going to sign off for now. More album reviews coming your way. The Boom-BapHistorian. Stay tuned, guys.